Alright, here's the '89 Alfa Romeo Graduate Spider. Just want to give you a real quick video on this so you can kind of see from afar what the condition overall of the car is. Like I described in the ad, it's immaculate. It's an overall fantastic condition. As far as the body goes, you know, it's straight as can be. As far as I know, certainly it's never been hit or in any kind of an accident at all. So I don't know how else to sort of show you that. There is some, slight little pitting on the front here from gravel and stuff down low on the air dam. So you have a little bit of that. There's one or two little specks up here on the front area of the car as well, again from like road chips and stuff like that. Bumpers are good, clean and straight. Again, the paint, from the air rushing across them and whatnot, they get a little air blown there, so a little fading going on there on the front bumper. All the emblems, as far as I know, he replaced them all, so they're all brand new, like the one on the front center of the bumper. The Graduate here is the original on the side. As far as I can tell, it doesn't look to be new. The Pininfarinas back here, I believe he put new ones on there. And then on the hood, or the trunk rather, on the back here, he put a new emblem back there as well. I have a new Graduate to go on the back of the air dam back here, but I've just never put it on. The Spider 2.0 over there, it's good and clean. I think it's the original, never been replaced. No cracks or anything in any of the lenses. The bumper back here, the rear bumper, clean. It doesn't have as much of the, wind blown paint, whatever. There's a slight crack on this one corner back here of the plastic on it. Let's see, the top is brand new on the car. It's the tan top, so it's in perfect condition. Got a nice clear back window on it. I seldom, in fact, I don't know that I've ever driven the car with the top up, so it's always been in sort of a retracted position for as long as I've owned the car. There's a few spots, like right here's a little tiny scratch in the paint. Here's the Pininfarina on this side. The Panasport wheels on there, the BF Goodrich tires. They're new. I don't know how many miles they may have. I'd say less than 10,000 miles on them. I put very few myself. I don't know how many he had said he had put on them, but it wasn't much. He had just put the tires on only several months before I bought the car. The one thing that I did notice, I forgot, there is a crack in the front windshield. I don't know if the camera sees it or not. So the front windshield actually does need replacing on the car, but that's the only problem with it. The back interior pieces need put back in. I had pulled the roll bar that he had in here. He had somebody do some extra work on the roll bar and weld in the cross X piece in there, and I felt they had done a real crappy job on the welding, so I pulled the roll bar out and re-welded in that piece, cut it out, re-welded it in, and then had the roll bar re-powder coated in a nice satin black finish. I just never got around to putting the interior pieces back in to cover the computer and all that sort of stuff. So the car starts right up. Let me go ahead and start it up here real quick, and you can hear sort of that lumpy idle. Again, the car hasn't been driven, honestly, in 5 years. It has just sat. The gas in there, it's got a half tank. I can't say what the age of the gas is, so it's running a little rougher than I know that it does typically. But anyway, let's keep it moving. And let's just do a quick little ride up the road here and back. Sorry if the camera angle isn't the best for seeing, but we're just jumping in and going. Transmission shifts fine, no grind issues. I know these cars typically grind hard in second gear. This one will if you slam it hard and you haven't let it like warm up enough, the transmission and all. So we're in first right now. That's third gear that we're in, and fourth. I don't know if there's too much wind noise. Interior wise, other than the back needing to be put back together, the wood steering wheel, wood shift knob on there to match. It's got the quadrifolio black seats in there with the red leather stitch. I do have the boot to go and covers up the back area here. I think it fits with the roll bar. I can't remember if it's trimmed to fit or not, but if it isn't, it could be trimmed, but I do have it. So that's it right there. Let's shut her off. Under the hood real quickly. Let me go ahead and put that up. It does have an electric fan put in there, and I've got the correct mechanical fan to go back in there along with the fan shroud that goes with it. I'm not a fan of the electric fan. It tends to be a bit noisy, in my opinion. So if you want the mechanical fan and shroud to go with it, you're welcome to that. But there it is, really clean underneath. Don't know what else to say, so any questions, just feel free to reach out.